Good afternoon and welcome to the Health Shift. I'm Janae Talbot, Director of Public Relations here at Russell Regional Hospital. And today I am joined by our Radiology Director, Drew Hamill, and we're going to talk a little bit about Drew's department and the growth that they're currently seeing and some expansion of services. So welcome, Drew.
Thanks for having me.
So what's some of the exciting things happening in radiology?
Well, we've had a lot going on, but currently our major project is bringing the MRI service to Russell Regional. We've currently had that mobile service for a long time. However, being just a couple days a week, limited appointments, it makes it difficult. So we decided to take that leap and bring MRI to Russell Regional. So we're working on that right now.
And what does that take in order to make something like that happen for a department?
Well, I can tell you it's a big process. There's a lot of individuals involved. I mean, starting with the board approval, insurance, fire marshal, site planning prep, down to electrical. Some people don't think about that electrical being a mobile trailer. However, those kind of things via plug or hardwire need to have good solid power. So that's a thing that we got to get through, and then finding the right location. The intent, to park it is a permanent one. However, there's always that thought of, what if we want to move it someday? Are we sure we like that spot? So finding that perfect spot, I think we have it. We just got to get some approval, again, from site planning folks, and going forward, we should be seeing some work here in the next couple weeks.
And what are some of the benefits of a hospital like ourselves having our own MRI and having that available?
The availability is the number one benefit for us. We, are currently limited to Wednesdays and Fridays, and we only get 6 appointments those days. We're routinely scheduled out weeks in advance, and it's just tough for people to wait that long to, get treatment, get help they need. So having this available and being our own, we can set our schedule basically. So the plan is to run it 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, either 7:30 till 5:30 or 8 to 5. I don't know yet for sure, but it'll be 5 days a week service. You have a lot more availability of appointments. And really the other thing is we can set our protocols, so we can adjust that, the settings and the quality to get better pictures. We can also make them a little shorter, longer. There's that fine line we'll talk about sometime in a physics presentation if you want that. But there's a lot of things we can do to make it much better than what we've had all around. So that's what we're excited for.
And are there ways the community can get involved as far as donating to radiology with all of the things you have going on? You've added 3D Mammo. That was a great upgrade. And now the MRI. How can the community get involved?
So, there's a couple ways we can do that. We do have a Russell Regional Hospital Fund. It's out there in public. Janae is probably the best, most knowledgeable person on that, so you can also reach out to her as well. And that doesn't benefit just, radiology. That's the whole hospital in general. A donation of $5 can go somewhere,
Yes.
It can help housekeeping, buy equipment that way. So a lot of little things like that have a big impact on a whole, not just, the big donations we think of. So always keep that in mind if that's something you want to do. So.
Yes. With our fund, we have it housed at the Community Foundation. And so if you'd like more information on that, let me know, as we can accept land, we can accept designations from wills, memorials and tributes, or if you have a certain department that you're very partial to that you want to work with, we always keep a list of different equipment needs and supply needs that they may have. And so if that's something you would like to donate to, please let us know and we'd be happy to work with you. Again, anything from $5 to whatever amount works for you, we would be happy to make that work to further healthcare here at Russell Regional Hospital. Drew, with adding MRI, bringing it in-house and having it something that you oversee 24/7, are you growing staff any or existing staff doing this?
Yeah, we had to hire another staff member. We hired a full-time tech, Casey. She's also from this area, like me. Actually pulled her away from another local hospital that we're still in good terms with. But she came and joined our team, wanted to get back home. She is a registered MRI tech, so it'll be nice to have her inside as well. Like I said, she'll be overseeing quite a lot of the day-to-day operations at MRI, making sure there's always little things like that we might miss, but she'll take care of that. And then she'll also help us out too in the department. So we're anticipating, activity is going to increase. We're going to get pretty busy. And we've already seen that happen with Mammo, and we have 2 girls running that department right now. So ladies. We definitely needed another tech for that. So it's nice to have people that are, local kids, but, we'll take anybody that meets the qualifications. Most of us in that department have all been through Russell High School, went through Fort Hays, and ended up back here at some point in time. So it's kind of a special group we have, and I'm just really appreciative of all they do for us and our community. So
if there's any students listening today that have an interest in going down the path of getting education in radiology and the different programs you offer, what would you suggest they do first?
I mean, come out and talk to us primarily. Give us a call if you want to come by and do job shadow. You can even come by and hang out for a day. If we don't have stuff to show in an area you want to see, I got all kinds of, studies and old films I can show you, things from way back in the day to maybe a week ago. We can discuss things and just do a tour and get your hands on some of the equipment and see what you think. That's kind of what my deal was. I didn't really know for sure what I wanted to do, but when I thought back on it, some of the MRIs I had, going through sports injuries and whatnot, I thought I would take a chance on it, and here I am today. So it's totally, it's an easy thing that you can do. I mean, just put your mind to it.
How's 3D Mammo going? We're 3 months now, just about, as far as implementing that and being able to offer that to the public. Has that brought in more folks again, or how's that?
It has for the most part. I think, that other kind of downside to 3D, if there was a downside, for us it is the reduction of callbacks. For the consumer or the patient, it's okay, and that's a good thing because you don't have to spend so much time up here, get those phone calls that make you nervous. So, I mean, we're seeing an increase, but I think a lot of it is just we're getting more patients in for screening. Some that never had screenings done before. Getting a few people coming back to Russell Regional. I've had a lot of people meet me out on the streets and say, "Hey, I'm glad you guys have that. I'll be coming back." And great, we'll be glad to have you. So the numbers are going up, but since we're losing some of those callbacks, it's kind of hard to tell. It'll take a few months to get some of that information, and then we'll kind of take it down and see where we're at. So,
and the third Monday of each month is Mammo night, but you can get your Mammo anytime.
Yep.
But the Mammo night does help if you have to work from 8 to 5 or have a challenging schedule. You can come in and get the after hours Mammo, but you do prefer appointments, correct?
Yeah, we still like you to make an appointment just because it kind of streamlines the process. Keeping track of everybody as they come through the door sometimes gets difficult. We don't want to, make anyone mad. So if you make an appointment, you're guaranteed that time. You come in and come out, and it takes about 15 minutes. It's not too long.
Right.
And this is just for screenings, though. If you've had any prior issues or a diagnostic or been diagnosed with cancer, we can't bring you in for the screenings on Mammo night. However, we can do that during normal business hours. So.
And what is the best day to schedule an appointment for a service, or if they want to visit with you more about what you do?
Really any day. I'm here most mornings. I could be in a meeting somewhere. I don't really know. It just every day today is different. So just give the department a call. You can call the 483-3131, and I believe it's option 6.
Yes.
I get that mixed up sometimes, but that's okay. And then give us a call. That'll get back to our area, and you can, if I'm not available, you can leave a message for my voicemail box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If not, like I said, the girls that work in our department are very knowledgeable, and they should be able to answer any questions you have as well. So
Well, thank you, Drew, for joining us today. And if you have any questions, like Drew said, call 785-483-3131 and press 6. And go ahead and give us a like and a share. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Russell Regional Hospital so that you can stay updated on the Ask a Doc series, as well as all of the updates to Health Shift.
Thank you.